Welcome in. Hola, Zabriel. Good to see you again. Zabriel, can you tell me, has your package arrived yet? I'm trying to figure out how long it actually takes for things to get there. Okay, good. I'm glad. Uh, so at Baylor, there's a we did not start yet, Big Daddy. We're just about ready to break now. I'm just waiting for people to come in. Zabriel, the reason why I ask is because there's a post office, like a physical post office next to my house, but on campus there is a post office like right across from my building, but the postman has to come to it, and I'm just trying to make sure, like, if it's faster and you get your stuff faster, if I take it to the physical post office, I will. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing it the way I've been doing it because it's convenient. But good. I'm glad you got your stuff and that you were satisfied. Satisfaction is my guaranteed. I'm on a losing streak. Nah, dude. Yeah, like, I want you to do well, but also, like, I'm a little bitter. Like, Big Daddy, I don't know you. I'm sure you're a really nice person, but also, stupid Broncos. And it isn't even that. It's like, why does Russell have to be so cringy? Like, he's a nice enough dude, I think. Just the whole, like, let's ride. Like, come on. Let's not. Let's go play football. Well, I was actually talking to Lawrence, and I think we're gonna do a Black Friday, Thursday kind of break. This one sold out, much faster than I thought. T. Larson, he went wild like he did last time, and he probably bought half the team. So that's why this one sold out much quicker than it did before. But yeah, no, we'll. I actually think that we're going to start probably doing 2 a week. Yeah, so thank you for those joining in. Again, just to remind everybody that in addition to all the team packs that you get, so if you bought a team and you weren't around to get your team pack, I think most everybody was. But team packs, everyone who bought a team will get your team pack. I showed most of you. We didn't see all of Larson's because he got like 14, 17, a lot of teams. But he will get all of his again. But if you don't hit anything, and so irrespective of your team pack, the biggest loser will get these guys here. So we have a Patrick Surtain rated rookie, numbered 279. We have a Patrick Surtain Rising Sun, also a rookie, and then the same as this one, except for this is the base. So yeah, no, I mean, Larson coming in clutch. That's for sure. But the biggest loser, again, so just like last week where somebody got the Wes Welker Genesis, biggest loser gets these guys here. I know, because that means it makes my wife happy. I mean, and nothing else. You didn't get notified. Is it I'm sorry, Greg. You followed. Do you follow us? Yes, you do. Well, I followed you back. But yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I haven't done anything yet. I was honestly waiting a few minutes to make sure people who had bought into the break. But yeah, so we haven't done anything yet. You haven't missed anything. But yeah, we were just talking about the biggest loser, and the biggest loser gets those Patrick Surtain cards, in addition to everything else that they get tonight. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 18 boxes. So I'm going to start. I'll probably do 5 of the Prestige blasters, and again, this is the second half of a case. So we'll do 5 Prestige blasters. We'll dip into the Mosaics, but we will end on a Prestige Mega, one of these, and then again, just so you know, and I thought of this off the cuff last time, but if the last box bussin', Foster, I hate saying it too, but whatever. If it hits a numbered to 50 or an auto, we will open this as well, free of charge. On top of that, if it's a number to 50 and an auto, then we will do 2 boxes. So, without any further ado, I hope Big Daddy, a mild, like a grade, whatever the mildest grade sprain is. Hope Big Daddy sprains his ankles, because he likes the Broncos. Other than that, he seems like a great dude. So I'll open up 2 of these real quick, because the sprained ankle is just annoying. Like, you'll heal from it, but it's just irritating. Oh, also, I think some of you were here last week when we lost our cat. The cat is still lost, unfortunately. Well, we like to look at it as the cat is exploring, and hopefully one day it will come back. However, in the interim, we have gotten a dog. So SNS Cards Dungenland now has a 7-month-old German Shepherd named Tifa. And if you're like, Tifa, is that from Final Fantasy VII? You'd be absolutely correct. I had a huge crush on Tifa as a kid. I mean, who didn't, right? She definitely had assets. But yeah, Tifa, the German Shepherd. So we'll do 2 at a time. All right, everyone, here we go. So I'm going to skip the base, and we'll just go through the hits and the rookies, although all the base will come to you. So base, thank the Lord these are not flipped like the other ones. All right, so here we have Aiden Harris. We have Jahmyr Gibbs. Jamal Lewis. Look at that. First pack, first blaster. Ravens, here you go. So we have a nice little Jamal Lewis auto action. Woot woot. Is this you, Greg? And if it is Greg, are you a Ravens fan? Because it's always nice when it's a card of the team you bought. On top of it, it's a team that you actually like. Is it numbered? The autos I don't think are, but I don't believe so. Because these ones usually have the numbers on the front. Nope. But still, nice card. See, look at that. See, that's the stuff that I actually love. Like, you get a really nice card, and on top of it, you're an actual fan. And then these powerhouses, I said it before, I really like these powerhouses. So for the Chargers, Joey Bosa, powerhouse. All right, so first pack, first blaster, auto for the Ravens. Well, as they say, it's only downhill from here. That's a lie. That's just a good sign of things to come. So, all right. So we have here Tajay Spears for the Titans. For the Broncos, oh man, look at this. This is so good. This is such a good Terrell Davis. And then for the Lions, because I do in the middle, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Good evening, everyone. This break has been sold out to everyone. So everyone involved, from Big Daddy to who else? Greg, the coach. But yeah, special thanks to Mr. Larson, who made sure that this thing got sold out tonight. So we have Drew Sanders. For the Houston Texans, we have the former Bills great Jerry Hughes, Hunter Johns, and Hunter. Oh yes, Hunter also. Kenny Pickett and Kid Reporter. Yeah, but it's fine. It's it is what it is. Our pain, your gain. It isn't even a pain. Honestly, this comes down to we broke even, for which that was my wife's stipulation. Corey, you can do this as long as you can break even. Job done. But yeah, appreciate everyone coming in, getting a team, getting a spot. I love opening cards. Rashad Johnson, Demarion Overshawn for the Cowboys. For the Saints, we have Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas numbered out of 599. Get my face out of the way here. Michael Thomas out of 599. All right, so far we've had an auto, and we've had a numbered to 599. Is Michael Thomas the one who was arrested? I missed the question. All right, more Broncos. All right. So we have Michael Meyer for the Raiders. For the Eagles, every time it's flipped over, I'm hoping it's going to be an auto. Olave. Okay, Olave. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. And then Jamar Chase. Also note that at least in the megas anyways, these can be numbered. So as I'm going through those and you see Dr. D, what did you say? Give it to me straight. I'll give it to you straight. You have your hair, your brother doesn't. The Broncos won, the Bills didn't. The Broncos are going to hit great, and so the Patrick Surtain is going to go to somebody who, I mean, let's be real. If I'm a betting man, okay, because quantity does not mean that you don't get these cards. It's on an individual basis. And so Larson has, like Cam Smith, half of the teams. So the odds of him having one of the worst teams to hit are going to be pretty high. Will Anderson Jr. for the Texans, and then Derrick Henry on any given Sunday. Right? I mean, that's just how stats work, I guess, or odds anyways. Not stats, odds. All right. Foster, do you know if there's any like jersey or any patches, memorabilia in these ones? All right. We have Jordan Addison, right? Yeah, for the Vikings. For the Eagles again, Jalen Hurts. So that's for the Eagles, and then George Kittle, the Niners. Kyle Hips, welcome in. Okay. All right. We have Sam Laporta for the Lions, Keon White for the New England Patriots, and then for the Ravens, J.K. Dobbins, alma mater. Dibs. Hey, listen, if anyone wants the kid reporter, like I throw away every single one. Because my wife asked, she's like, well, why don't you just use them? You might win the Super Bowl tickets. And I said, that's fair, but I don't. So if you want some, man, they are yours. This is an odd one. I mean, I'm not going to go through the base, but what are the odds of having a Sam Ellinger? Like, the dude's not even on the radar. Poor Sam. Okay. No mems, gotcha. All right. Emmanuel Forbes for the Commanders. For the Jets, we have a Garrett Wilson. I guess he's injured a little bit. I hope so. I obviously want the Jets to suck. However, on an individual basis, Travis Kelce. Garrett Wilson is going to be one of those guys who's going to be really good, and I hope his career doesn't suffer because he's stuck with the likes of Zach Wilson. I'll take him. All right, man. If nobody else wants any, I will create a fat stack. Foster, can you make a note that Mr. Berg wants some kid reporter? All right, next one. So here we have for the Titans. And, oh dear, we have Terrell Davis for the Broncos. And then for the Buccaneers, Mike Evans, Any Given Sunday. 2 more packs from these two. Welcome in, Tall. So everyone, we are going to, I said I wasn't going to do one over the holidays. You know what? I lied. We're going to do a Black Friday, and probably not on Thursday or Thanksgiving, but at some point in time on Friday, I'm going to do a break then as well. Although this will be mostly, it'll be some of the Prestige Megas. A lot of it will be Byron Young. Will be 23 Mosaics. And then Vita Vea out of $3.99 for the Buccaneers. A monster of a man and a real anchor in the middle. So another numbered card for Big Boy. You know, he is a monster. All right, Vita Vea. All right, last pack out of here. We'll do 2 more Prestige Blasters, and then we'll look at something else. Okay. No one also ever says this, but I do make sure my hands are clean. I don't want you touching your cards with dirty hands. Broderick Jones. So I did wash my hands prior to doing this break. Don't do this to me. Jaden Reed. For the Buccaneers, Mike Evans on the powerhouse. Again, another guy. Imagine if his whole career he had, a solid quarterback. And granted, he's had like good ones throughout or decent ones, but I put him in the same with like Larry Fitzgerald, Andre Johnson, just good dudes who are gonna be. He should be a Hall of Famer. I don't know why I sleep this right now. I'm just jonesing over Mike Evans. All right, so set these off to the side, and then we'll get to the next 2. You know what, whatever. You can hang out here for right now there, Mr. Evans. You're a good player. All right, so we'll do 2 more. Yeah, oddly enough, so Lawrence and I, we pride ourselves on being relatively good judges of football prowess and character. And I could say that we got Mike Evans, not that it matters, right? Because who are we? But we got Mike Evans totally wrong. We were like, man, we don't want that guy. He's such a joker or partier or whatever. I mean, it was all Johnny. But yeah, Mike's been a solid dude, a great member of the community, and he's a great player. So because this sold out today, I will definitely get it in the mail on Monday. I think it's overly ambitious for me to say I will get it in the mail tomorrow. But you never know. All right, next one. Actually, I do know. I'm not going to get it in the mail tomorrow. Who am I kidding? All right. The underutilized James Cook. Okay. So, Devon Achan for the Lions, Kirby Joseph. And then for the Cowboys, Tony Pollard, Any Given Sunday. Hello, everyone. If you're wondering what you're watching and you didn't buy into the break, this is an 18-box break from SNS Cards. Nolan Smith, the Eagles. Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. And then Greg Lloyd numbered to 299 for the Steelers. So it does seem that in the blasters, you're almost guaranteed a number, and it may even say on the box. I don't pay too much attention to it, but yes, you are guaranteed. And there are some nice cards in here. I do like how clean the how clean the base look. Oh. Jamal, you can go in the middle. Yeah, speaking of Chris Olave, didn't somebody say that like wherever Derek Carr went, like trouble with receivers followed from his stuff with Antonio Brown? I feel like there was like 3 or 4 receivers. There you go, yeah. Jamal in the middle. He's obviously the best card so far. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about it last time, but I cannot believe that he did not break Eric Dickerson's rushing record. Like that year that he had like one game left and he needed 60 yards or 70 yards, and he didn't do it. I was floored. Lucas Van Ness. We have Cameron Jordan for the Saints. And then another Raven, Justin Tucker. Kid Reporter. Chris Collinsworth. Is there anyone in here that actually likes Chris Collinsworth? Not as a person. I can't speak to him as a person, but him as an announcer. For the Saints, Brian Brees. For the Colts, we have Julius Brents. That's Julius Brents. And then for the Falcons, Bijan Robinson. Lawrence actually has to catch a flight here in like an hour. Or not catch a flight, but he said he's going to get up at 3 o'clock Eastern to get ready to fly back to New York. I wonder if he's still awake. Lawrence, if you're not here and you're in bed, that is fine. He's taking an Uber to the airport. The man is in love with Mahomes. Who's in love with Mahomes? Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, Collinsworth. Yeah, you're yes. O'Connell for the Raiders. Yeah, and it's just one of these ones. I like these ones. We have for the Bengals your Jamar Chase Prestige Heroes. Yeah, so if you watched us last week, it wasn't Lawrence's birthday last week, but we opened up one of the Prestige hangers for him for his birthday, and he just happened to pull one of these for Josh Allen. So yeah, I like these a lot as well. I actually have a couple of myself of Mr. 17. All right, sorry there, Powerhouse. Nice little, Romo. I think universally, right? Like Romo's it's because he has good insight. Romo is a great example of, because he had physical traits, but he wasn't the most physically gifted. Of where, like the brain can't match up with what the body can't do, what the brain knows. If that makes any sense. Zay Flowers for the Ravens. We have Donovan People-Jones for the Browns. I know Jamie didn't buy the Browns, but Jamie's Browns and then Dak Prescott. Yeah. You know what I wish? If there's any Madden players in there, given, the technology now, I don't know why they can't, because I got to say, I do not like Chris Davis, right? It's Al Michaels and Chris Davis. Who's the other announcer in Madden? Jaden Reed for the Packers. Will McDonald for the Jets. And then Derrick Henry for the Youth Movement. Because that other announcer for the Corey Davis, something like that. Anyways, I do not like him at all. He drives me nuts. I would love for them I would love nothing more to take all Madden's voices, his clips, and whatever else, and how can you not make him the voice of Madden again? It just seems like, again, in this day and age with AI and all this stuff, they have Dexter Sr. for the Bears. All right, we have Michael Vick on the Prestige, and then Chargers. So I'm missing stuff. I'm not. Welcome in, everyone. I know it's late. Many of you have gone to bed. Appreciate those of you who have not gone to bed. And again, if you're feeling tired and like, gosh, I don't want to miss anything, but I also don't want to stay up, this will be on our YouTube later this week. Hit some Rams. Hunter, I hope you hit Rams, but again, don't worry, because if you don't, okay, the biggest loser gets these guys here. I know you're like, well, I'm not a Rams fan. That's not what I want. I feel you there. But we still have a lot left, but I'm pulling for you. Christian Okoye. Also, I'll say this, Hunter. Oftentimes, and this is nothing that I can control, but like the universe feels it, and you say, I need to hit a team. And so many times we've had, like somebody was saying, hey, I need to hit the Raiders, and we hit like a micro Mosaic Josh Jacobs. So Rams, here we come. And Zabriel, yeah, I mean, that would be, I don't know, it would be awesome, because like, I don't know, or at least have Romo on there, right? I mean, I think that's where I was going with it. Carolina Panthers, yeah, have Romo, like just somebody else other than this guy. He just drives me nuts. Peter Skronsky, and then Clayton Tune for the Cardinals. Oh, this one's nice. So out of $3.99, Clayton Tune, rookie for the Arizona Cardinals. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Kyler Murray is still a Cardinal next year. Yeah, all right. Well, you can go here. All right, 2 more of this, and then we'll grab one of the Mosaics, and then probably do one of the Megas. Right. All right, we have here. Come on. Shit, I can't even read it. Dijon Henley for the Chargers. We have a Brock Purdy. I was so hoping it was going to be an auto. For the Niners, we have Brock Purdy. And then for the Browns, Nick Chubb. Kid Reporter. Yeah, I mean, so far, nice little fast stack of Kid Reporters. All right, last one, and then we'll go into Mosaic Blaster, and then we'll do a Prestige Mega. Everyone there? Sorry, I don't know what happened. The live just went away for whatever. I'll wait a second. I am back. I didn't do anything. I still have these cards here. But yeah, the live went like whatever. So I'll wait a second. Can everyone confirm that you can hear me and whatnot? I literally don't know what happened. Yes, okay. And I will continue, yeah. Sorry, I do not know what happened. Coach Crockett. Welcome in, Coach. Denver Bronco, Marvin Mims. We have, this is, I can't even read his name. Jair Brown for the Niners. And then Jim Mixon. Can you imagine me being a professor and not being able to say names? Dude, like it is the worst. Like I look at the class roster and I die inside. Because I'm like, how in the hell am I ever going to be able to go and figure out who you are? Anyways, that's me problem. All right. Who was the Jets? You was the Jets. Oh, who was the... Do we have a Jet? I don't think we've really hit many Jets yet. But also no, so like okay, yeah, we have the cards for the Biggest Loser, but I gave something to the second place as well. So if you watch the video we have in the TikTok, the like second worst team also got an Amon-Ra St. Brown rookie card and 400 Panini points. This is just the security tag. Florida, USA. Weren't. Who was the Jets? I think you were the Jets. All right. Lawrence is awake. Lawrence is awake. I mean, so again, Lawrence is got to catch a flight to New York at 7 a.m. Eastern, and he's very much wanted to get to the airport on time. I would say way early. Roger Staubach, Josh Allen. Yeah, so he's just going to be riding on fumes. Although Dalvin Cook, Joey Porter Jr. Lawrence does not drink. Lawrence is caffeine intolerant, and so he will benefit Austin Eckler and Mike Williams. He will benefit much from a monster, that's for sure. All right. Yeah. Well, Lawrence and I are both from Western New York, and so I don't like to travel, so I usually don't go back there. Actually, this Christmas, my wife's family is coming down. National Pride Cooper Cup, Sean Alexander, but my mom still lives up there, so I go up. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, Jameson Williams, Dr. Prison, and Tua on the touchdown masters. I shouldn't say that. I never like it when someone's like, oh, he got arrested, so he's guilty. Nah, he just got arrested. Like, he could be guilty or he could not. Unless there's video or something. I haven't seen any video, but he is alleged, just like O.J. Simpson. Jake Hayner, Cole Kmet, I'm still awake. Zach Martin, we believe in you, Lawrence. Devontae Adams, Kalijah Chansey, and Joe Namath. There you go, Jets. Something for you. So yeah, so after all this is done, I will post a video with the hits, and then we'll also announce who was the biggest, Ray Lewis, and second biggest loser. Breece Hall, Mike Quick, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Wilson, and Fred Taylor. All right, 2 more packs on this. Yeah, fortunately he's taking an Uber there, so he doesn't have to worry about driving. Malik Willis, Lamar Jackson on the National Pride, Shaq Thompson, Tyreek Hill, Doug Flutie, Brian Branch for the Lions. Really good safety. I was hoping the Bills were going to take him, but obviously not. All right, last one out of this, and then we're going to do this mega. So after this is 5 boxes down. After the mega will be 6 boxes down. We'll be a third of the way there. All right, for the Commanders or Washington, Brian Robinson, Jordy Nelson, Boomer Esiason, Bills hater, Darnell Wright. For Seattle, a nice little silver Zach Charbonnet. For the Seahawks, and Keenan Allen. All right, that was the first Mosaic Blaster. All right, on to our first mega. So again, I will end on a mega, and if there's an auto or a number to 50 or lower, we're throwing in another box. Yeah, so I have a prescription for Adderall, and I definitely utilized that today. Nothing left. Got our 6 little packs here. Otherwise, I would be crushed. Send you some. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, my guy. Oh, I don't talk like that. Sorry, dude. To go see your healthcare provider. All right, base, and what do we see here? I'm working and falling asleep. Detroit Lions, I mean, whatever job that you can, watch TikTok and work, Deontay Banks, I mean, can't be too bad. Mekhi Becton, not that you said it was bad for the Vikings. And then Rashad Bateman. So again, these cards can be numbered. So if I happen to miss it, please just let me know. Kid Reporter. I guess in a way I'm working too. Kind of. All right. So our base, 3 base. Okay. For the Cardinals, Michael Wilson. Cameron Latou for the Niners. For the Panthers, we have Shaq Thompson. And then for the Cowboys, we have, here we go, Emmitt Smith out of 399. So, Coach, I believe you got the Cowboys. Emmitt Smith out of 399. Amazon. Well, if you've seen the South Park episode about Amazon, just be careful with the autonomous robots. Some nice little action there for the Cowboys. I guess I'm right in Cowboys country. I think most of the country is Cowboys country. The fans are everywhere. At least the ones that I know from Baylor, they're reasonable. I don't get drowned with "we dem boys" talk. Bijan Robinson, nice for the Falcons. Because you are them boys now, but in the playoffs you could also not be them boys. Jalen Carter for the Eagles. For the Lions, we have some Herman Moore action. And then for poor Kirk, everyone loves Kirk. For the Ravens, for the Vikings, Kirk Cousins. Three base. Dalton Kincaid for the Buffalo Bills. Max Duggan for the Chargers. Kalijah Chansey for the Buccaneers. And then for the Vikings on the Alma Maters. Kid Reporter. Yeah, Greg, you're going to have a whole mess of kid reporters. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim true. All right. Brian Young for the Rams. There you go. Rams. I'm kidding. We have for the Colts, Josh Downs. For the Eagles, Living Legends and Randall Cunningham. And then for the Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs out of, this is 399, so this is number 81 out of 399 for the Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs. All right, last one. You know what? We need to hit something that can not replace, because Jamal I'll just shift over. But we need one better. We need to one-up Jamal. Not that Jamal's not great, but who doesn't want something better? All right. For the Raiders, Tyree Wilson. Emmanuel Forbes for the Commanders. For the Eagles, we have A.J. Brown. Nice. And then for the Chargers, again, numbered out of 299 to I can't say it. For the Chargers. Yeah. I like these ones that have like the, I guess, picture-in-picture. Because like the plain blue, plain orange, they're all fine, but these ones are nice. My favorite ones are, I don't know what they're called, but they're the orange or the gold looking ones, but they have a lot of the reflective material inside. Anyway, okay, so we'll go back to doing some Some more blasters here. So we'll do 2 more blasters of the Prestige. All right, so we're 6 boxes in. We are 33% of the way there. And again, if you are tired, you can't make it, no worries. The entire thing will be put on YouTube so you can watch it later. Or maybe you're going to sit through the whole thing and you're like, tomorrow I want to go back and hear Duncan's voice again. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Good old Lawrence. All right. So 2 more blasters. So at least you have the cards from the other one. I'm just going to set off to the side. Keep pulling Emmett Smith, and I'll listen. How long have I been married? I've been married since 2012, so almost 12 years. My wife is awesome. I'll freely admit that the first 4 or 5 years of our marriage were not the easiest. Michael Wilson, but we were just young and trying to figure things out. But she is the absolute best human being I've ever met. Flipper Anderson for the Rams. There you go, Rams. Is that Flipper? I've never even heard this person before. And then we have here for the Pats, Adam Vinatieri. Kid Reporter. Like people say this about people, but I truly think I would trust my wife with my life. Like she is my my healthcare proxy. She is the most altruistic person I have ever met in my life. She puts everyone in front of herself. So yeah, I definitely I got the best one of the bunch, boys. All right, for the Niners, Cameron Latou. Kendra Miller for the Saints. And then for the Commanders, out of $3.99, Montez Sweat. I have a wife, I have a daughter who's almost 9, 2 cats, and a German Shepherd. But yeah, so I'll just talk more about myself. Yeah, Lawrence and I were from Western New York, lived there until I was 30. My bachelor's from State School in New York, SUNY Brockport. My master's and PhD, Broderick Jones for the Steelers. From the University at Buffalo, and then I went to the University of Kentucky. We have Hardy Nickerson, University of Kentucky, to do my postdoctoral training. For which you don't know what a postdoc is, Josh Jacobs. It's like a residency, but for people who have their doctorate, not their MD. And so I became a research scientist, and now I work at Baylor as a professor and research scientist. For the Packers, Jaden Reed. For the Seahawks, Derek Hall for the Seahawks. And then for the Dolphins, I haven't heard the Dolphins much today, Tyreek Hill. Yeah, I've known Lawrence since the 6th or 7th grade, probably the 7th grade. Funny story is his last name, so it says that on here, his last name is Foster. And I thought his first name was Foster, Will McDonald IV. Until one day I said, hey, what's your last name, Foster? Chicago Bears? He's like, it is my last name, you idiot. And then, Josh Allen, look at that. We're just talking about you, buddy. Josh Allen with the Prestige Heroes. Very nice. We have known Lawrence since, gosh, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, doing cards was his idea. He's like, "You want to do this?" I'm like, "Sure." Great idea. Because honestly, if you can't tell, I think it's fun. Sorry, Jamar Chase. All right, last pack out of that blaster. And then moving on. All right. Trey Tucker. So for the Cowboys, there you go, Cowboys. There's a little Michael Irvin action. And then for the Bengals, we have Jamar Chase. So, Coach, are you a classic Cowboys person, or are you like the new Dak and CeeDee Lamb? Are you like an Irvin, Smith, Aikman kind of guy? Or person, I can't tell if you're... Favorite foods? Man, there's not much that I don't like to eat. I've gotten big into barbecue since we moved to Kentucky. I have a Traeger. I like smoking wings and various things. Actually, I'm going to smoke a turkey for Thanksgiving. Favorite color you guys are... See, I can't tell if you're being facetious or if you're just trying to inspire conversation. I'm going to assume it's the latter because you all seem like nice people. For the Rams, 90s boys, then perfect. Then you're getting everything. Then you're getting everything that you want. But yeah, I love smoked meats and blue. Man, you gotta think blue is definitely my favorite color. I want to know. It's always blue. There you go. For the Cowboys, little, man, if I can get this to focus in, Emmitt Smith, Living Legends. Yeah, so smoked meats. Love me some football. The color blue. But it's just like everything. I mean, blues everywhere. We got ourselves some auto digs stuff. That's why when I went and started working at the University of Kentucky, it was perfect. So I'm like, everything's blue. This is excellent. And I moved to Baylor, and I was like, man, I don't want anything green. But yeah. No, I mean, sorry. I appreciate it. I mean, I don't mind. Sorry, for the Niners, brown. I don't mind talking about myself at all. For the Broncos, oh man, the Broncos hit again. Oh darn, sorry, Big Daddy. And then for the Dolphins, Jalen Waddle. Well, what about you guys? Anyone else in here married? Longer than, doesn't it have to be longer? Anyone else in here married, have kids? Zach Charbonnet. And being a dad is probably what changed me the most. Billy Sims for the Lions, 17 years, nice. Sorry, Greg. Chandler Jones. Yeah. I mean, my parents, I got divorced when I was younger, so I understand that sometimes it just doesn't pan out. It looks like we're probably all about similar ages. Mississippi State, what's your degree in? All right, we have for the Bengals, DJ Turner. For the Giants, Dexter Lawrence. And then for the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Kid report. Petroleum engineering, man. It's just like, see, that's one of those degrees that just make you you could be, a knuckle dragger. And you're like, I have a degree in petroleum engineering. Like, you instantly vault to the top. Petroleum engineering. Well, I don't know what it is you do, man, but it sounds fancy. All I know is 2 words. Petroleum engineering. Quentin Johnson. Nuclear, man, look at all these engineers. Paris Johnson Jr. You got me topped. Jalen Hurts. All right, last one out of these, and then actually, 2 more. You see, I probably could go faster, but I don't know. I don't love it when like breakers just blow through the cards. Nah, man, we got petroleum, we got nuclear, Trey Tucker. I mean, I just teach kids how the body adapts to exercise and then do stuff with mice. We have an auto. Excellent. All right. So George Pickens. So Steelers. George Pickens. There we go. This is what we're looking for. Again, this is out of a blaster. So these blasters don't suck. So not numbered, but George Pickens on the auto. So, I mean, although, there we go. Pickens, he's an up-and-comer. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are all here. I mean, honestly, it's, again, you guys asking questions makes the time more enjoyable, and it is also cool to hear that there's a petroleum and nuclear engineer up in here. And then Joey Bosa, powerhouse. All right, so that was 2. We're gonna do 2 more blasters, and then, so we're getting close to having just awesome stuff. Although, I mean, I believe both autos have come out of blasters. So people say this all the time, but don't sleep on blasters. We've had, the Pickens auto and the Jamal Lewis auto. Alrighty. Welcome in, Evan. Political theory with a minor in astronomy. Now, see, it's degrees like that, coaches. I mean, and I hope this isn't I'm not trying to be mean, but like, what do you do with that? I mean, I can see what you would do with astronomy, but with like political theory, is that like you would be in government? Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is, right? A project manager, you're managing something. It's, I don't know. I don't look down on it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Government, just from the outside looking in, seems super lame. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Sorry, not that that's, again, I'm not trying to be degrading. Will Anderson, and then Nick Chubb for the Prestige Powerhouse. Kid Reporter. Yeah. I legitimately ended up doing what I currently do, and thank God I ended up loving it at the end. But all I wanted was a major that I could not study for and get A's. Nick Chubb, I believe, next year. And so I switched from building construction to culinary arts to mathematics to finally exercise physiology, because Garrett Wilson for the Cardinals, Donovan Wilson for the Cowboys, because I could show up to class and get A's and not have to study, and then Cameron Jordan for the Saints. And then I got my bachelor's degree and didn't know what to do with it, so I went and got a master's, and then I didn't know what to do with my master's, and so I got a doctorate. And again, thank God I ended up liking research, and I can make a career out of it, because I just took the path of least resistance, and fortunately it panned out. The Jaguars, Tank Bigsby. For the Rams, there you go, Rams, we have a Jack Youngsblood. Criminology. Justin Jefferson, by a criminology major. I mean, so there's things like that where I don't even know what you do, like criminology. Like, is that like you are like a medical examiner? Dane Washington for the Seahawks. Paris Johnson for the Cardinals. Man, there's a lot of these. Ooh, for the Cardinals. So this is one of the powerhouses, except for it is numbered to 249. Yeah, I have no idea what it is, but I would love to learn. Out of 249, James Conner for the Cardinals. Man, Lawrence, are you there? Lawrence, are you there? Lawrence. Yep. Is there a Bills powerhouse in these? Can you look? All right. Clayton Tune for the Cardinals. All right. Kevin Byard for the Titans. All right. For the Dolphins, we have Jalen Waddle. And then Kid Reporter. Luke Musgrave for the Packers. For the Lions, we have Jack Campbell. And then for the Bills, Josh Allen on any given Sunday. Dude, working construction is what made me want to stay in school. My brother-in-law owns a dock building business, and I worked with him over the winter on the lake, and I was like, this absolutely sucks. So, yeah, working construction is what made me stay in school. DJ Turner for the Bengals. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Again, it'd be different if I was the manager or something, but as a laborer, I did not love it. Living Legends, Peyton Manning for the Colts. Kid Reporter. Yeah, there is a sizable, Greg, you're a sizable stack of Kid Reporters here. Dalton Kincaid. For the Bills, Gabe Davis. And then for the Colts, Jonathan Taylor. My son will be busy. For the Kid Reporter, gotcha. Sorry, I'm like reading all of the chat. I'm like, my son will be busy. I bet he's a badass. And I'm like, man, I bet his son is a busy badass. But then I realized there's multiple conversations going on at once. Max Duggan for the Chargers. For the Jaguars, we have Christian Kirk. And then for the Raiders, Hunter Renfrow. Yeah. Well, Greg, I'll tell you what. I keep you in mind as I do more breaks, even if you don't buy into it. If nobody in that given break doesn't claim the Kid Reporters, I'll send you a message and I'll shoot them your way. Because if somebody wants them, there's no point of throwing them away. Byron Young. Josh Downs. And then we have Derek Carr. This is out of 10? This is out of 10 for the Saints. Derek Carr out of 10. 6 out of 10. Nice. Nice for the Saints. Out of 10, dang. So this is the lowest that I've ever pulled. I've never pulled an out of 5. But nice for the Saints. So we got a couple of autos. And then an out of 10. Yeah, the Blasters definitely have some good stuff in them. That's for sure. Bijan. For the Steelers, George Pickens. So we're going to have George Pickens. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Steelers, you probably didn't win the Surtain. You know, you have an auto and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, not that you're upset. I'd rather have the George Pickens. But yeah, no, that Derek Carr is nice. All right, last one, and then we'll do another Mosaic Blaster, and then do some couple of Megas. We're getting close, people. And again, if your teams did not hit well, it'll be... I usually take very good care of the bottom three. Philadelphia Eagles, not usually, I do, because that implies that I don't sometimes. For the Titans, Will Levis, and then Any Given Sunday. All right, so we'll do these ones next. The Jets are getting Surtain. I wish the Bills would have traded for him. That's for sure. Now, Rasul Douglas was fine, but man. Yeah, just Boca Raton, Florida. All right. Let us go. And again, we still have the potential for the last box bussin' from the Megas, so stay tuned if that happens, because we will open up another one. So, Cortland Sutton, Andre Reed, Dwight Stevenson, Quentin Johnson for the Chargers, Javon Curse, and then Hines Ward for the Steelers. Hobbies. So Lawrence and I have been playing video games for most of our lives. So we play video games. Aaron Rodgers. Like I said, I like to cook. I like having I invite my students over to my house a lot because I like to cook and barbecue. Devontae Adams, the national pride. Stetson Bennett for the Rams. But other than that, it's Warren Sapp for the Bucks. I really do love what I do for work. Like there are just some nights I'll just sit and I guess do my own research, but like I actually go and do my own research. But yeah, so cards, sports, video games. But any knowledge on 05 scorecards? Lawrence, can you answer Chris? Because Lawrence is the one that does all of the research on stuff. Oh, what websites to do? Oh, I mean like for work? For work, it's like PubMed is the main site that I use to search for things. Larry Johnson, Deontay Hall. And so from there, Clinton Portis. From there, I just then go dive into the various journals that are reputable. Emmanuel Forbes, and then lastly, Roquan Smith. Coach, what do I play? So, I mean, I play like literally everything from Madden, Call of Duty, and Rocket League to Final Fantasies. I mean, like literally everything. I don't discriminate. I just find them fun. For honor. I think Lawrence and I tried that, Richard Dent. We've tried that a couple of times. We just couldn't get into it. Alec Pierce. So that's the other thing too is as we've gotten older, Eric Dickerson, and time becomes more. I see something really nice in here. Hines Ward, and then we have a Bryce Young. But yeah, as I've gotten older, if we don't like the game, we don't do it. All right, so Rams. See, Rams, this is what happens. When you ask Rams, you receive Rams. So Rams with the Genesis Byron Young. Any Alex Smith? Oh my gosh. Alex Smith is, again, Lawrence. So Lawrence is my partner, Dave. I don't know how much you've been in the chat, but Lawrence is the... I thought you were talking research as in like my job. But yeah, Lawrence would have to answer that question because he's the one who does the card research. I do like biomedical research. I apologize. But Rams, very, very nice hit. So again, and Lawrence can attest this. We speak this into the atmosphere like every single time. Like people say, "Oh, I hope this hits." And granted, it doesn't. I can't say every time, but like every break, someone's like, "Oh man, I really hope this," and it just. Now I know part of that's just odds, but for the Rams, there you go. Rams, you know, put them right there in front of Josh. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. It's okay. Yeah. No, I mean, and yeah, we appreciate you hanging out, right? I mean, this is I just like cards. I mean, again, this is and I haven't said this, but in a way, like opening cards, it's a way, like for me to sort of itch the habit. I don't even know like what the right phrase is. Eli Manning, but like I like opening cards and looking at it. But again, like just financially, it is not Will Anderson smarter to just buy thousands of dollars in boxes. Devontae Adams just to open it. So this way I can go do it. I can engage with you all, Patrick Mahomes, and open cards. And it really is a win-win for me. So I know many of you had said I come off as genuine and whatever else. It's just because I am. Like I really do like doing this. It's fun. It's enjoyable. All right, last one from that Mosaic. Lawrence is awesome. I have nothing negative to say about Lawrence. Jalen Hurts. Joe Montana, not a silver. Jair Brown. All right, for the Ravens, we have a silver. So a Roquan Smith for the Ravens. And then for the Broncos, a Drew Sanders rookie. Kid Reporter. All right, so that was our second Mosaic Blaster. And again, we're going to do a Black Friday break, for which that will be mostly Mosaic blasters. There'll be a handful of Prestige 23 blasters, and then some of these 23 Prestige Megas. Lawrence. I do wonder if Lawrence actually, it's 3:30 his time. That's when he said he was going to get up. I haven't heard from Lawrence in a while. So, yeah. Normally, Chris, I have a partner who's in here, but he's supposed to be traveling for Thanksgiving. And, yeah, so he may have passed out in his couch. All right, we're getting close. We have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 more boxes. All right. So this is the second mega of the day. Potentially 6. We could have 7, all depending on how things go. All right, so our base, yes. Yeah, 1. I guess we just had these 2 base cards. Actually, last time 2 base cards meant something very good lives in here. So let's see if that is still true. So we have Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots. Actually, hold on a sec. I just have a giant pile that I'm going to move over here out of the way. All right. So, Lucas Van Ness. For the Patriots, we have Traquan Thornton, and it did not disappoint. All right, so Traquan Thornton out of 50. So if this was the last box, we would do 2 boxes for the last box busting, but it's not. But yeah, Traquan Thornton out of 50. So I guess now we know if there's only 2 base cards, that means something good is around the corner. And so this was out of a 23 Prestige Mega. So we've had quite a few. This is our 3rd auto of the night. So we had a Jamal Lewis, a George Pickens, and now a Traquan Thornton from Baylor, in fact. All right. Mark Brunell for the Jags. And then Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Nice. Yeah, I'm convinced Lawrence fell asleep. Lawrence himself is going to have to go back through and watch this thing just so he knows. All right. So we have 1, 2. We have 3 base this time. Unfortunate. All right. Brian Brees for the Saints. Joey Porter Jr. for the Steelers. For the Cowboys, we have Emmitt Smith on the franchise favorites. And then for the Niners, we have Fred Warner out of 399. So Niners have done well. Cowboys have done well. Rams, up until recently, were struggling, but got themselves a nice little Genesis action. I wonder, what's the comps on that Byron Young Genesis? Well, he'll be around. I'm just going to set him down over here. All right, Michael Pittman. 1, 2. Well, there's only 2 base again. Time to test it, huh? So for the Browns, we have DTR. Ooh, yep. I think the Jamal's worth. I usually use eBay, but hang on a second. I won't sweat it until the next. I'll pull it here, but there's 2 cards and there's something nice underneath there. So we got Chris Jones for the Chiefs. Yeah, I mean Jamal Charles. It depends, right? I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And to a Ravens fan, Patrick Mahomes, it probably is worth a lot. And so we have, what do we have here? We have Rashee Rice, and then underneath we have, for the Giants, Saquon Barkley City Limits. So imagine this is a very short print. Nice little, yeah, Greg. So to you, he's going to be worth a lot more than just the average card collector. That's why maybe it isn't even worth, selling, right? Like if I hit a Josh Allen auto, I wouldn't sell it. I'm an Allen fan. Nice for the Giants. So again, if there's 2 base, that means we know something good is behind door number 1. Yeah, no, these prestige boxes, they don't suck. Okay, I might actually run out to Walmart tomorrow and see if I can grab a couple more. Plus, right, you said you had kids. It's one of those things where it's likely not going to lose value. I mean, unless he gets indicted for murder or something. OJ. All right, so got our 3 base here. All right, Israel on kids, yeah. How many do you have? Tucker Kraft for the Packers. For the Bengals, you have an Icky Woods. 4 grandkids. I'll see. On your picture, you look young. And for the Colts, out of 99, I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying. 5 kids, 4. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, man, you are way more seasoned than I am. We had 1. We're probably gonna adopt. Well then there you go. You had plenty of years to go and get it figured out. Yeah, we're not gonna have any more biologic children, but we are planning on adopting. So out of 99, Sam Ellinger. He's not better than anything up here, and that includes the city limits that we have over there. So he's just going to go off to the side here. Yeah, it's just one of those things where my wife and I, we feel like we have more love to give, and my daughter really wants a sister. And so it's just, I don't know, something I've always wanted to do. So I hope that it works out for us. All right. For the Steelers, Darnell Washington. Cowboys, Mozzie Smith. For the Niners, we have Fred Warner. And then for the Commanders, Curtis Samuel out of 599. I give you credit. The 5, man. Whew. Having 1, and she's awesome. But she's a lot. I can't imagine having 5, dude. I mean, obviously, when they're yours, it's a bit different, but yeah, foster care. We've honestly debated back and forth, like whether or not to go foster care or straight adopt. Your youngest is 8. Yeah, man, you really. Again, I give you credit. That's you went for it. You have a legacy, my friend. You have a legacy that spans decades. Raiders, Aiden O'Connell. Ravens, Zay Flowers. For the Panthers, we have a Jonathan Mingo. And my absolute least flippin' favorite card in this whole stupid thing is this one for the Vikings. Woof. All right. So we'll do actually another one of these, then we'll finish up with the 3 blasters, and then we will do the last 2 megas. My grandson and son are the same age. That's wild, man. So you are hardy. Yeah, dude. You no slowing down for you. I mean that in a good. No, that is crazy. And that in a good way, dude. Well, ladies, man, that is nothing is more apparent than that. I believe it is safe to say that Greg loves the ladies. Again and again and again. All right. So we're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the 3rd mega. We have 2 more megas, 2 more prestige blasters, and 1 more Mosaic blaster. So what we got? We got only 2 base. What do we got this time? Let us see. All right, what do we got? We have Kendra Miller for the Saints. Broderick Jones for the Steelers. I'm going to guess this is, an auto. So we have a Broderick Jones auto for the Steelers. A lot of autos tonight. It's our 4th one. Autos, a case hit in the Genesis. All right, we have AJ Dillon for the Packers, and then lastly for the Jaguars, Rashawn Jenkins, not Travis Etienne. Kid Reporter. Well, if we're ever trying to repopulate the human race, they can likely go and, learn something from your genetic makeup and how to keep our sperm hardy. Dexter Sr. for the Bears. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. I'm done. I mean, you do you, but I'd hope so, man. You're 47. Darnell Wright for the Bears. But hey, man, if you feel young, Deebo Samuel for the Niners. Yeah, you never know. Never know. That's what I say. Say, nope, never gonna change diapers again, but ultimately, I never know. Misfire one of these times. For the Bucks, For the Packers, Jaden Reed. For the Jets, Will McDonald. For the Niners, Christian McCaffrey, Prestige Heroes. Yeah. Niners have hit pretty good today, too. And I guess for $19, you can't beat it. Or how much ever they were. And then lastly, for the Bengals, Tyler Boyd out of 199. We're still 13 people in here, but must be people fell asleep with their phone on. All right. Yes, let's get another big raven. We have 5 more boxes to do so. So let's get some big ravens. Hunter, all right, Hunter. Good to see that you're still with us. Hunter, you had the Rams, right? The Chargers. Because if you're still here, Marvin Mims, Big Daddy, I don't even know what the question is. You got to help me. I'm a one-track man. All right, so we need Ravens to hit big, Rams to hit big, bigger, I guess, and I suppose the Broncos because Daddy is still here, and then Dalvin Cook. I gotta stop calling you Daddy. Call you Preto. Preto, what was your question? I'm gonna need a reminder. All right. DJ Johnson for the Panthers. Pop. Tennessee Titans. Peter Skronsky. Yeah, there's all these dads in here. Alex Singleton for there you go, Broncos. Hey, look, and there's our good friend again, Jamal Lewis out of 399. If I would zoom in. Yeah, this is Jamal Lewis out of 399. There we go, 240 out of 399. All right, Preto, the floor is yours. See, look at that. We asked for a Bronco came. We asked for a Raven came. Hunter's just waiting for his other Ram. Yeah. All right. So we got Byron Young for the Raiders. Need a jet. Oh yeah, for what's his face? Lewis. Jalen Hurts. And then for another Bronco, Drew Sanders out of 199. There you go. Leonard Davis. There we go. But yeah. All right. Preto. Literally, since I said we needed a Bronco, I guess we've gotten 2 or 3 Broncos. And this one, Drew Sanders out of 199. Sorry, 81 out of 199. All right, so last 2 prestiges, then we'll do the Mosaic, and then we'll end on the 2 megas. Yeah. I'll tell you, the one good thing about having kids is that, so like after a break, my floor in here is absolutely a mess because I just throw it on the ground. It gives my daughter something to do. I'll pay her $5 to come in and pick up all the trash and recycle. What kind of knife? So something my father-in-law gave me for Christmas. This is M&P Smith & Wesson. Yeah, he said he bought it because it's illegal to have in New York, but in the southern states they don't care. But yeah, it was a gift a couple of Christmases ago for my father-in-law. You know, Preto, if you throw your question in here, I will be able to read it quickly. I'll even scroll up to make sure that I don't miss it. Or I feel like you're just messing with me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely certain what he paid for it, but again, it was one of those things that he lives in New York. He's like, hey, I bought you this thing, but I bought 2. I want to take mine home with me. I'm like, all right, man, you do whatever you got to do. Actually, this is from the Mega. Go over here. All So here we go. Last two blasters from Prestige, Tajay Spears. And I will remind you all that we've gotten some nice cards. Jeff Wilson Jr. and Kittle. We've gotten, I think, 3 autos from the blasters. Or two autos and an out of 10. So if you're walking around in a Target, Walmart, wherever you do your shopping, and you got an extra 27, 30 bucks, maybe grab them, because who knows? Or don't, because then I can go buy them. Bronco again. Drew Sanders. For the Bears. And then for the Eagles, out of $3.99, Randall Cunningham. Give it to him straight, he said. Give it to him straight. I mean, I like Prito. I mean, I think I like him. And that's just it. Like, we all know each other through chat. And through chat, you guys all seem like super nice dudes. But yeah, so I want that gold auto. Landon, you got Seattle. I don't know who got New England. But yeah, these ones look sick. Well, I didn't realize you were here, so now we're hoping for Rams, Jets, I guess, Seahawks, Cowboys right here, Eddie George for the Titans, and then for the Eagles, Ravens, and Cowboys, and yeah, hit it all. Anyone who isn't here, who's likely watching this later, snooze you lose, I guess. I can't throw out my positive vibes. I think Lawrence. Where's Lawrence? Who bought the Patriots? You know what? Great question. I'll have to check later. Yeah. I mean, again, if I was Michael Meyer for the Bears, if I was a betting man, probably Larson. We have Eric Gray for the Giants, and then for the G-Men, Daniel Jones. Steve's here too. All right, good. I'm glad. There we go. We're all back. Second wind. Second wind. Perfect. Honestly, you guys in the chat, they definitely does help make this, not that it's not enjoyable, but you know what I mean. It's more fun with friends. Cam Smith for the Dolphins. Kevin White for the Patriots. Nick Chubb. Youth Movement for the Browns. Kid Reporter. Santa's going home with me. We need some Seahawks. We need some Rams. We need some Jags for Steve. Yeah, get them all, baby. All right. What we got? Lions, Brian Branch, Zach Ertz. I think didn't he just retire? Or maybe that was his wife, and then Devontae Adams. All right, cards from the last blaster. Boy. Dexter Sr. for the Bears. Trey Tucker for the Raiders. Deebo Samuel for the Niners on the Youth Movement. Kid Reporter. Boy. TikTok, great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. We don't take breaks here, okay, TikTok. We power through this. DJ Johnson for the Panthers, for the Bears. So this definitely is T. Larson. He's a Bears fan. Justin Fields, and then for the Dolphins, Jalen Watt. Big hit. Yeah, well, I mean, if we're gonna have some big hits, probably in those two prestiges. But again, like, we've hit nice things on the blasters, all of them. We got that Genesis out of the Mosaic one for Hunter. Peter Skronsky. Dalton Schultz for the Texans. And then Tyrann Mathieu for the Saints. Alrighty. Okay. The Chargers. For the Broncos, Marvin Mims. And then for the Jets, we have, there we go, Jets out of 99, 76 out of 99, Mr. Sauce Gardner. You know what, Landon, after I finish this pack, I will see who bought the Patriots, and then, like, are you a Pats fan? You just like Baylor? You like Traquan Thornton? You go Jets. You do ship. Oh yeah, all of them. Yep, you get all of the base, every single one of them. And I really don't like breakers that like don't do it, because it's easier on them because they don't have to sort it. They don't have to like pay for shipping and whatnot. But to me, it's like not like you paid for a team. You get all of that team. I mean, the Genesis is nice, but this, Pickens auto is, I mean, that doesn't suck. Byron Young. All right, for the Eagles, we have A.J. Brown. And then Jalen Hurts. All right, last pack from the Blasters. Or at least this blaster. Jordan Addison for the Vikings, for the Cardinals. Looks a little bit different. Garrett Williams. And then for the Ravens, Devin Duvernay. All right, that was it for the Blasters. Sorry, folks, I'm here. I had a pen that I'm looking for. All right. Sorry, I'm going to make a note there, Landon, and I will message the person who got the Patriots and put you guys in touch if you would like. Okay. So I'm just making a note quick. Lawrence is here. So no sound. No, he's just saying he's in the Uber. But yeah, got a note here, Landon. I will do that a little bit later. All right. So next up is this, and then we'll have our last two megas. Now Lawrence didn't get them. I would think that if the one who got the Patriots was in the chat, they might speak. I hope that doesn't come off as me being a jerk, but I imagine they're probably not here. Lawrence is, I mean, I'll speak for him. Lawrence is headed from the Tampa, Florida area to Western New York. Jim Kelly, Michael Thomas. I mean, he might give you more detail. I don't want to give you his exact coordinates so you can go and stalk him. Hunter Renfrow, Jahmyr Gibbs. For the Browns, we have a silver Ozzie Newsome. And then for, not anymore, Broncos, Brian Dawkins for the Broncos. Let's all meet at Lawrence's place. I guess here's a question, Justin Jefferson. How do you guys cook your turkey? Like traditional in the oven? You do deep fry? I'm gonna smoke mine this year. Nick Bosa. Anthony Richardson. For the Vikings, we have a silver TJ Hawkinson. And then smoke it, yeah. Alan Page. I've done a lot of chickens. I haven't done a turkey yet, but the chickens always turn out great. Yeah, but as Lawrence, this is like a 45-minute to an hour Uber, right? Like this is not a close one. All right, Jordan Love, Joe Burrow, honey ham. See, I love ham, but I don't know. I just cannot get down with the honey in the ham. I don't love it. It's not my thing. I'm a Black Forest ham kind of guy. Sorry, I'm not saying things I should. DTR for the Browns, Richard Sherman, and then for the Jets, Breece Hall. Oh, he is starting. Well, I guess we shall see, because I think he started one game for Shaquille Leonard, and I don't know how well it went. Drew Brees, I don't think it went well. Chris Carter, National Pride, Jamar Chase, Julius Brents for the Colts, and then for the Skins, Joe Theismann, Kid Reporter. All right, two more Mosaics. Yeah, but I mean, Baltimore is a good team, so it's hard to, if that's your first start in the NFL against Baltimore, good luck. Reggie Wayne, Pacheco, John Lynch, Lawrence Taylor, Tank Bigsby, Michael Vick. All right, last one from the Mosaic. Make or break. Oh, yeah. Make or break here, yeah. But who knows? Because who are the Browns playing this week? Dak Prescott. There you go. Here's your guy, Lamar Jackson. I guess the sexiest man alive, Jason Kelce. Sam Howell. I think he's going to be a big quarterback in the NFL. Zach Charbonnet. And then for the Saints, Brian Brees, Kid Reporter. All righty. Okay, so you guys get to choose. Left or right is the next box, because whatever box you don't choose will be the one that, if we get the auto or the out of 50, we get to throw in another box. So right box first. All right, I got two rights. Okay, there it is. So the right box is first. Say, give me a reason to make it so like we can hang out like another 10 minutes. Because we're not L's. I don't know, man. 3 a.m. I guess, yeah, Central Time. Wife and daughter are going to be up soon. I'm going to be dragging ass. I'm going to feel like an L. All right. Here we go. So we need some Seahawks. We need some Ravens. We need some Rams. We need some Jets. I mean, I wouldn't mind looking at some Bills cards. We got 3 base. I got excited for a sec. Hang on a second. Sorry, I just have a pile of cards that I want to move. All right, so our 3 base. So unfortunately, this one didn't have. Anyways, Jonathan Mingo, Anthony Richardson. For the Eagles, we have Sidney Brown. And then for the Falcons, Bijan, Kid Reporter. Yeah, there is a mound of kids reporting. All right. Travis, got our 3 base. Here we go. Dorian Williams for the Bills. Sorry, my fan just blew off all of my sleeves. Sick. Riley Moss. For the Rams, we have Cooper Kupp. And then for the Cowboys, Dak. There we go. Alrighty. Harrison Butker. All right, so we have Jack Campbell, Tua or Tutti or the Chargers. For the Buffalo Bills, I believe on the Legends, we have Jim Kelly. Although let's be honest, Josh Allen whooped his ass. And for the Saints, we have Archie Manning out of 199. Jimmy G. Urlacher, all right. So, Darnell Wright for the Bears. For the Vikings, Mekhi Blackman. For the Giants, we have Amani Toomer. And then for the Commanders, we have Brian Robinson out of, I believe this is 75. Yep, this is 12 out of 75. Good Lord. There you go. 12 out of 75. So Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. Now, I don't know about you guys, but like Brian Robinson, he's obviously their feature back, but I don't think he's all that great. Like he's a volume carrier. He reminds me of, oh my gosh, the guy that used to play for the Texans, who like him and like Priest Holmes, Larry Johnson, he had like 400 carries. Why am I blanking on his name? But yeah, this guy's he's a volume carrier. Who's the dude for the Texans who believed that, or said that they get a script in the NFL? Oh man, somebody help me. For the Bucks, Kalijah Cansey, Keanu Benton for the Steelers. All right, for the Chiefs, we have Felix. And for the Titans, the alma mater Kid Reporter. All right, the last pack out of this one. Gosh, what was his name? Somebody help me with that name. It's driving me nuts. Running back for the Texans. Arian Foster. There we go. My gosh. Arian Foster. Brian Robinson reminds me of Arian Foster. Brenton Strange for the Jags. Like, he just gets a lot of carries. His yards per carry is like 3.9 or 4. Jarrett Hall for the Vikings. For the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb. And this is out of 149 for the Seahawks, Tariq Woolen. Well, in a way, I think you guys picked good because this box didn't really have a lot of big hits in it. There was a couple of numbered cards in there for sure for the Commanders, for Seattle. But all right. So yeah, signature or out of 50. And again, if it's both, so Lawrence pulled an auto, I believe it was of Eddie George, an out of 50 auto. That's the top loaders. Right, I have, but this is the last box bussin'. So Bailey Humphrey of the Baylor Acrobatics and Tumbling Team. This is a credit to her. She's been on SportsCenter before. If you look her up, Bailey Humphrey. This girl, so she works in my lab. She's a super nice girl, but she is an absolute monster. She's a gym. She's in the gym all the time. She's the reason why Baylor's won 8 consecutive national championships, or at least she was a part of 3 of them in acrobatics and tumbling. But she's an absolute unit. But she's the one who says bussin' all the time. All right. So here we go. Could be the last box. Let's see. What do we got? All right, Randy. We got our base. The Packers, Tucker Kraft. DTR for the Browns. For the Vikings, we have a Jarrett Hall. Oh, I thought it might be numbered. And then for the Raiders, Josh Jacobs. Yeah. If it's one or the other, then I'll pull another mega. If it's both, then I'll do 2. All right. So Rashid Rice, Darnell Washington. For the Packers, we have A.J. Dillon. And then for the Jags, we have Travis Etienne out of 599. All right, just got to cut that by a little more than 10. Let's say 11. Divide that by 11, and we're there. Maybe more, 12. My brain's struggling with math. Probably 12. Definitely 12. Let's go. Mix the pack up. All right, I mean, here. That one that was on top is there, still in the middle. All right, there you go. They're all mixed up now. Okay. CJ Stroud, DJ Ajoy or BJ for the Cardinals. For the Jets, we have Aaron. And then for the Buccaneers, we have Baker out of 399. Shoot. Probably take my dog for a walk. Dalton Schultz. Cardinals. See, in a way, I almost don't like knowing the fact that if there's 2 base, there's an auto, Jalen Hyatt for the Giants. Because then when I see 3, I'm just like, oh man. Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears. For the Jags, we have Brenton Strange. How strange you are, Brenton. And then for the Chiefs, Kid Reporter. All right, 2 more. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. All right. So we have Eric something for the Giants. Suika, man, these guys. Browns. For the Bengals, we have Joe Mixon. And then for the Chiefs, we have Christian Okoye out of $3.99. Oh boy, this could be it. This could be the moment that some of you are waiting for. I've been told that I have an annoying voice. Boom, boom, bussin' box. Let's go. All right. Okay. Mozzie Smith. Tyreek Hill. And, well, you know what has been said about me is that I'm a man of the people. And I like opening boxes. So we didn't hit, but didn't we though? We had like 4 autos. I mean, I think that counts. So we're busting regardless. Yeah. I don't know, I just figured just sitting there. It's like, Corey, like, open me. Like, all right. All right. I'm slightly, I appreciate it. I believe I'm slightly above average. All right, well, let's go. Let's see some autos in here. Now, again, just to note that these are, so with the college players, it's whatever team they're on right now. So Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, so on. If it's a player that has since retired but played long in the league, it's the team that they played the most for. So Tom Brady goes to the Patriots. Now, if it's a player who's played equal number of years for 2 teams, then I will just flip a coin. There's really not many of those. I think Keyshawn Johnson's like one of the few between the Jets and the Cowboys. But other than that, it's, Charles White, John Elway, Malik Willis, Trenton Simpson, Brian Brees, Christopher Smith. All right, so here we have Fearless. This looks nice. Here you go, Seattle. This is a nice looking card for the Seahawks. It is not numbered, but I very much like how this looks. For the Seahawks, all right. Dameon Pierce for the Texans. Najee, and then Devin Witherspoon. So yes, I really like how this guy looks. It's a nice little, not numbered. I don't think it's super special, but it's just one of those things where if you are a Seahawks fan, or if you do like Ohio State, or you just like flipping cards, I like how this guy looks. All right, sorry Jamal, I've started you all night. See you, Jamal. A little bit of it for everybody, absolutely. All right, so there's 6 packs total in this. All right, so So Dion, Roger, Jalen Carter, Luke Musgrave, Xavier Hutchinson. We have for the Chiefs on the silver, Patrick Mahomes. For the Chargers, Instant Impact, Quentin Johnson. I like that one too. Earl Campbell, Max Crosby, Christian Gonzalez. And the Mahomes one, nice little silver, Patrick Mahomes. Hidden Ninja Turtle will like that for sure. All right. Herschel Walker, Aaron Donald, Brees Hall, Tank Dell, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnson. For the Titans, I believe, Tajay Spears, student orientation. Not numbered. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Micah Parsons, and then Clark Phillips III with the yellow cracked ice. Lawrence Taylor, DeAndre Hopkins, Randy Moss, Evan Hull, Mohamed Ibrahim, Tajay Spears. For the Commanders, we have Brian Robinson, the silver. For the Bears, DJ Moore, Steve Young, and then Tyree Wilson. He's got long arms. Dang. All right, two more, and then yeah, that is going to be it. But again, next week, next Friday, I will do a Black Friday break. It'll be mostly Mosaic blasters, some Prestige Megas, and some Prestige blasters. Ezekiel Elliott. I'll post that probably sometime Thursday, Trey Lance, Thursday or Friday morning. Joe Namath, Tanner Morgan, Chase Brown, Aiden O'Connell, Michael Wilson, Jameson Williams, Amari Cooper, Tucker Kraft. And yes, the team that I find that hits the worst will get the Patrick Surtain trio, but the bottom three teams, so the second and third place, will also get a nice little something as well. And even if there's 10 teams that hit like garbage, like you're not gonna, I can't promise you all rookie cards of your teams, but we very much don't like anyone walking away feeling as though they didn't get anything. CeeDee Lamb, although I feel like this group is going to be okay. Mac Jones, Deebo Samuel, Will Levis. There you go, Rams are a little Puka action. This is the first Puka card I've seen. Andre Carter. Steelers have hit pretty good. This is Joey Porter, not numbered. Joey Porter Jr., new recruits. Kenneth Walker III, Dalvin Cook, Tyler Scott. Let me ask a question. Who in here is tired? Who's tired? Anybody? Not me. Yeah, me either. Hang on a sec. Oh man, I'm not that tired either. So this will, in fact, be the official last one. I cannot do this indefinitely, but you know what? I'm having a good time. All right. One last chance. One. You know what they say, Preeter? You only get one shot. Is that which one lasts, or only lasts for a lifetime? I love Eminem. I'm just, slurring my words at the moment. But here we go. Here we go. I can't sleep till check-in. You can sleep whenever you want, Lawrence. Just duct tape your butt. Watch out for the homeless guys. All right. So here we go. Marvin Mims, Brian Young for the Broncos. Russ, yeah, Broncos. You've done all right. And then, yeah, those stupid cards. Justin Jefferson. No one likes Justin Jefferson. The Josh Allen whip, so I can fumble it away. I love Josh, but he could play better. He could definitely play worse. I mean, for sure. Addison, Anton Harris for the Texans, Ed Reed, and then for the Chiefs, out of 98 of 99, Harrison Butker. CJ Stroud of breaks. Maybe that's it. I'm still a relative rookie. I think I've got potential. I joked with my wife. I'm like, maybe I'll just stop teaching and I'll just do this. She's like, I don't think so. All right, so we got this one and 3 more packs, and then yes, I will officially call it. Okay. So here we go. Jahmyr Gibbs, Tajay Spears. For the Jets, here you go, Jets. All right. Hoping it was something more magical, but Breece Hall for the Jets. And then Derrick Henry. Yeah, Greg, your son's gonna have his work cut out for him. I mean, they have a barcode scanner on it. I'm hoping you're gonna let him do that, because otherwise, punching all those codes in, woof. Drew Sanders, Rashawn Johnson, and for the Falcons, powerhouse, and then for the Buccaneers, Cade Otton out of 599. I guess this counts as a color match. Yes, the Jets do have a numbered sauce. That purple guy right there, it's 99. I wonder if he actually does have something in that jewelry sauce container. Like he was out with, he got to spend the night with Nicki Minaj, and he has his remnant in his sauce container. Who knows? Certified freak, 7 days a week. Just saying. All right. Let's see. Texan Dominique or Demarion Overshawn for the Cowboys. Wow. Michael Mayer for the Raiders. For the Bills, Von Miller. Talk about someone who has disappeared. Von Miller has disappeared. And then Mozzie Smith for the Cowboys. All right. This is officially it. Not that I'm that tired, but also, got to be fiscally responsible. So, last one. Again, everyone, thank you all for hanging out. I had a really enjoyable time. Maybe see some of you back next week, but if not, no sweat. All right. So we have Cam Smith, Kevin White for the Colts. We have he looks almost too happy. Adam Vinatieri. And then lastly, for the Browns, Denzel Ward out of 299. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess probably mostly gentlemen, it has been a thrilling, exciting, wonderful few hours with you. Actually, I had fun. I hope you guys did too. I said I will put these together probably tomorrow, have them in the mail on Monday. Look at all these kid reporters, man. Your son is going to have a blast. But I will send these to you as well there, Greg. But thank you, everybody. Have a great evening, and I will post a video with the hits tomorrow. And yes, you guys are very welcome. So happy Thanksgiving. Catch you, Lawrence. Safe trip. Catch y'all later.